Hello everyone, how's it going, and welcome to Metal Gear Solid Tactical Espionage Action. So, this game is old as dirt. It's let me think. I'm pretty sure it came out in 1997, so that's like 23 years. I'm old, and one day you will be too. So, this game is, in my opinion, one of the most important and influential video games of all time, and I don't think that's really an exaggeration. We're going to play on normal. I've got nothing to prove. I think I did get the big boss rank, or whatever the best rank is in this game for, like, using, like, no rations, not saving, beating the game under, like, 2-3 hours, whatever it was. I used to be good at it, is what I'm saying. But, again, 23-year-old game, I feel like I probably haven't played this game for at least 15. Somewhere in that region. So, it's been a very long time. So, PlayStation 1 game, we're emulating it. Don't tell Konami. In fact, you can. I don't care. Fuck Konami. But anyway, point being, it's old. I'm old. It's awkward to control, but it's a classic. I'm going to play it. Hopefully you enjoy it. Also, I'm sort of losing my voice, so I might be a little bit more mellow and monotone than usual. Also, the music's incredible. I'm not going to be talking over the dialogue and music and stuff like that anywhere near as much as I would do on a normal playthrough, because again, this game is so brilliant, and it means so much to me that I want to breathe it in, man. I want to just enjoy it.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Bothersome flies. I love his voice. Ahoy, hoy. Hello? Okay, that took forever. I thought it crashed.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
I bet it does.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
So yeah, they break the fourth wall a little bit with some of the controls. There's actually a couple of really cool fourth wall breaks that they do. I won't spoil them for you. I'm sure if you are familiar with the game, you probably know at least one of them I'm talking about. Plus, you know the whole back of the CD case, like that thing. But anyway, you'll see those when we get there. Again, I don't want to spoil them. If you have not experienced this game before, it's incredible. If we stand in this or walk in this, they hear it. Which, again, for a game that's like 20 years old, kind of amazing. I gotta grab this fool. Get choked out, son! Again, we're not going for like the big boss rank or whatever it's called or anything crazy like that, so it's not like we're not going to be trying to murder people. I think to get the best rank, it's like, I don't remember the exact criteria, but it's something like no kills, no rations used, beat the game under 3 hours, no saves. Something like that. There might be like, you know, less than 10 kills, less than 3 saves, something along those lines, but it's somewhere in that region. I'm gonna kick the crap out of this fool, and then when he gets up, I'm gonna kick the crap out of him some more. Ah, damn it. Well, also, definitely no alerts would have been one of the things to getting the best rank thingy majigger. So yes, anyway. Sight, sound, all kinds of things like that. They can see your footprints. Again, for a game that's 23 years old, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy how advanced this game is. There's a ration under here. Let's go grab that really quickly. Hello? Oh, there you are. Sneaky ration. I think you can jump back in the water, and I feel like there's... Hang on, let me check. Let me, apparently not. Never mind then. I thought you could... I swear there's somewhere... Hey, look. Hideo Kojima. I swear there's some way of jumping back in the water, and I thought there was something in the water. Perhaps more rations or something. I think the max rations, yeah, the max we can carry at the moment is 2. I believe when you beat bosses and stuff like that, you might get more space, not sure. The cigarettes actually do have a use. I think they allow you to see laser beams, you know, from like plastic explosives and what have you, like that type of thing. Or at least, you know, lasers that, you know, the ones that you trip and then everything gets alerted. I think we have to wait for the elevator to come down after this.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You better hide somewhere.
Oh, wow. Okay, that was actually very, very quick. I don't know why. But anyway, so here's our second ration. God knows we're going to need it. You should expect me to be extremely rusty. I can't preface that enough. We're probably going to die a bunch. Like, you ain't going to see no next level Metal Gear Solid gameplay here. Goodbye, friend. Beautiful. The lift actually doesn't go up when the alert phase is going. But when you do that, it doesn't really matter. After this first cutscene here, by the way, first proper cutscene, I'm going to do a quick audio check and make sure that, you know, it's not too loud, too quiet, etc. There will be little visual glitches in some of the cutscenes, and some of the audio will glitch out a little bit. The emulator is not perfect, but for the most part, seems to work, you know, 95% fine. So, I'll take it. You know, if you watch the Dino Crisis playthrough, it doesn't seem anywhere near as glitchy as that, so... And that was very playable, so it should be fine. Oh, the nostalgia. Oh, it's hit me right in the feels. Gotta lift my shirt up and just touch my nipples now in just sheer excitement. I'm not actually going to do that. I swear I wasn't doing that. Don't be weird. You see what I mean? Stuff like that. Like, occasionally it's gonna get a little blurry, a little slow downy, but not the end of the world. That one right there, I don't know why that one's so bloody blurry. I mean, even for the PlayStation 1, it's like, whoa, what happened there? But yes, the PlayStation 1 is just a bitch to emulate. It's really hard to get stuff to run properly on this.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake.
Excellent.
It hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
I love the way they do exposition in this game, which is apparently hard to say when you're tired. I'm not drunk, I swear. I love how they do exposition in this game.
Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
Usually through the codec conversations.
No idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
I have to really try here as well to remember that there's things you don't know if you are unfamiliar with the game that I do know. Like, for example, who that guy is. You, as the person playing the game, or in this case watching it, are not supposed to know who they are yet. So I gotta really try hard not to let it slip until the game's like, oh, it's this person, by the way, and stuff like that. So I'm doing my best here. I really want this to be like a good first experience for you, if it is your first experience, you know? Make of that what you will. There's a virgin joke in there somewhere.
18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
See, exposition.
I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so... cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake.
There's a reason they call me Solid
But,
Snake.
I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Horny 24/7.
We both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system.
So anyway, exposition, we
The
learned that
white
he's a
dot
living
in the middle
legend.
is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
Nanomachines,
It should appear on the
son!
radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
So the reason I was laughing was because I love the idea that
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use
they
it.
have highly advanced vision.
It's jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Can't see 5 feet in front of their
It's all
nose
based on
though.
currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is
140.96.
140.96.
I wasn't looking at the screen, I swear.
For saving data. Don't forget it.
I literally didn't forget it.
Except for your
23 years,
binoculars,
didn't
you're
forget
naked.
it.
You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
So, small Easter egg here. The first guy we spoke to is Colonel Campbell. The woman...
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
He means the grenade, not the fruit. If it was the fruit, it would be much more terrifying for me personally, because I absolutely can't stand the taste of pineapple. So I'd probably rather someone threw a live grenade at me.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Alright, so as I was saying, the woman, not Mei Ling, the other one is called Naomi Hunter. So there's Colonel Campbell and Naomi Hunter, and they're both on the same codec frequency. It's actually just like a little Easter egg by, I guess, probably Kojima. Campbell, Naomi. Naomi Campbell. It's a Naomi Campbell reference. Aw, me, I didn't do it, but yeah, there you go.
What can I do for you, Snake?
So we're calling her now, so that I don't forget the frequency. It's bloody unlikely, because I didn't forget it after 23 years, but at the same time, it's me. So you just never know. You never know when, like, early onset Alzheimer's is just gonna hit you.
Snake, remember what the Gauls said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men.
She has a Chinese
Snake, you're all
proverb.
alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
Basically every time you call her.
Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
It's a little odd that if she was born and raised in America that she'd like, blatantly has a Chinese accent. Now, I mean, obviously her parents are Chinese, but that's not exactly the way it works. Like, your accent is usually, you know, it's influenced by everyone around you. So if she's, I mean, I guess she could have been in an area in America, like, maybe she was in Chinatown. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to do a quick audio check, as I mentioned. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I decided to turn it up a little tiny bit, just because, you know, it's probably fine if I just jack it up a bit. So, if we stand in these lights, they're spotlights, we're going to get seen, light's going to go off, shit's going to hit the fan, it's going to be bad. So, we're going to avoid that if we can, but again, I am rusty, and these, oh, diggity. Oh! Look! Oh, Jesus, this man's trying to shoot me. What are you doing, you crazy goober? Alright, we need to take care of this fool. There we go. Pseudo chop, my friend. Pseudo chop. Oh, God. Okay, hang on. Alright, I'm going to attract him around here. I heard something. Get clobbered, son. Alright, when he gets up, we're going to put him down permanently. We're also going to teabag him in the meantime. Plus, you know, it's good to get exercise whenever you can. Especially out on the battlefield. You never know when the opportunity is going to arise. So, get those squats in. Beautiful. Did he drop some booty? Oh, they dropped booty. I didn't even remember that. So if you keep your rations equipped, I think it says it. No, it doesn't, but you can use them manually when you want, but also if you just have them equipped like this on screen, you can also flick them off like that. But if you have them equipped like that, they will automatically get, there's a guy coming, they will automatically get used when you would normally die. So when you are, you know, missing all of your health, the ration will pop. Grab him, grab him. Yeah! I just thought I'd prolong that, just to be a cruel bastard. No booty at all. So, I'm trying to remember where we get our first pistol. It's possibly in the back here. I don't remember. Is this the SOCOM? It is the SOCOM. There you go. A SOCOM suppressor. So we want the suppressor before we use this, because it's loud as shit otherwise. So, for the most part, we're just going to be choking dudes out. Choke me, daddy.
Camera?
A surveillance camera? Who does that? What a crazy goober. Alright, so let's grab the... Whoop! Let's wait for it to turn the other way. Let's just be smart about that. So we got stun grenades. Did we get chaff grenades? We did. So chaff, basically, yeah, like it says, disables electronics. Which also includes our radar, I believe. So during the duration, redundancy, during that, no radar for us. So you gotta be a big tactical espionage action, if you will. Stun grenades do exactly what you think they do. If they land close enough to an enemy, just knocks them out. Like, you know, when we punched that guy and he had the little birdie spinning around his head? Mother effer. Ah! Jesus, dude, just get the piss out of me. I know he was coming. Goodbye, camera. I'm leaving now. Got any SOCOM bullets there, pal? No, he doesn't. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Like I said, don't expect... I was gonna say don't expect perfection. I mean, don't expect anything remotely close to competence. Oh no. Oh no, there are multiple people coming, and they have guns. Maybe I should just pull out my SOCOM. What if I get in the back? Click, go, 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 go. Beautiful. So this game is full of Easter eggs. I will try my best to show you the ones that I remember, but again, it's been over 2 decades, or a decade and a half, give or take, since I played it. So a lot of them I'm going to forget. One of them, I don't know if it's really an Easter egg, but there are cardboard boxes in this game that you can hide in. If you get inside one of these trucks, inside a cardboard box, there's 3 boxes, I think, depending on what the box says. For example, one of them say, like, nuclear warhead facility. If you get inside the box, it says nuclear warhead facility, it will act as a quick travel to that place. It's super cool. This guy's probably going to see me. Oh my word. That was really close. SOCOM ammo? Hell yeah! Alright. Go take out this last clown. I think he's yawning or something. So, I'll try and show you the footprints thing real quick. I mean, it's not like you're not going to get a chance to see this stuff. Also, spare ration, since we use the other one. If we walk around a whole bunch, you should see our footprints. And be all like, huh? Whose footprints are these?
Huh? Whose footprints are these?
See? I love the dialogue, man. I love the... He's still going! Oh, come on! I love the dialogue. I love that this guy... Oh, Jesus. We need to stop alerting dudes, because they just keep popping out of nowhere. But yeah, I love the fact that they just talk aloud to themselves. They're like, huh? Just a box! Get out of the way! It's great. I love it. 10 out of 10. Alright, so anyway, we are almost inside the building. There's a little vent up on the top if you were paying attention to the opening cutscene where he mentions that. I don't know which direction this guy's facing. You can't really see if they're on a different level. Yep. God! Can't you throw people? Yes, you can. Suck it! Alright, we're just gonna book it. Now, I think if they know you go in here, they'll, like, chuck grenades in the vent. But, he's unaware. Will he check the vent, though? I know he will not. Alright, well, we're going backwards. Goodbye. And they've turned me around. So we've only, you know, caused, like, what, 6 alerts or something in the first 20 minutes of the game? Again, I remind you, you can beat the whole game without getting a single alert, killing anyone, no rations used, etc., etc. I'm rusty.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master,
It's been a long
what are
time.
you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here.
Yeah.
I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
So pay attention to this man. This guy called McDonald Miller, who Snake refers to as Master, because from my understanding, he's kind of Snake's master, like he trained him and stuff like that. So Snake should know him really well, right? Remember that.
Snake, you've got to think. Your mind is your most dangerous weapon. If things are getting too complicated, try to simplify your thoughts.
Not a
You
problem.
can also try calling Campbell for advice.
So the reason I call them back straight away is because, as you see here, they'll go in the list. If you don't call them at least once, they won't be in this list. So it's better to do that as soon as you know someone's frequency. Otherwise, like me, you might forget. I do remember most of them, though. So I think if you press triangle, yep, you can go right up against the vent. You can't really look too terribly well around. You can see a little bit. We can see it's like a camera there, and elevator shaft and stuff like that. That's actually kind of near where you fight Vulcan Raven, ain't it? Good times. Good times. Alright, so I think there's an opening. Yes. Can't we look down here and listen to people or something? Yes, we can.
I moved the Dark Chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Okay, so it turns
Something
out...
happened?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3
I
people?
killed way more than 3, friend.
Yeah. Say he's using stealth, too.
Oh, it's not me.
Stealth. There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
The what? Sorry, I'm gonna need you to repeat that. I didn't catch it the first 3 times. So, you might be able to tell the audio's repeating a little bit. Again, it's gonna be a little glitchy. It's entirely I'm tired. It's entirely playable, so, you know. And this is the best version of this that I found by a country mile. So I do apologize, but, I mean, again, the game's 23 years old. It's really hard to get decent copies of this that are actually working, so... Yeah, no. Just know that this is kind of the best we got, unfortunately. So here's what it is. If you want to play an old gem from 23 years ago, I hope it's actually 23 years. I'm pretty sure it was 1997 because I know Final Fantasy VII came out in 1997, and I think this came out the same year. I think it came out in 1996 in Japan, but you know, not being a Japanese person, not really that relevant to me. I'm pretty sure it came out everywhere else 1997. So could have been 8 actually. Hang on. Let's ask Siri. Oh, so I think I have to press a button on this to go down. What do you want?
I didn't catch that.
God damn it, Siri, shut up.
Action button to drop down.
Well, thank you for that. Alright, hold on. Let's ask Siri. Siri, when did Metal Gear Solid come out? Whoops.
Press the action button.
I keep recalling it was a track called Siri. Shut up. Metal Gear Solid vocal tracks by various artists was released on the 2nd of September 2015, she said. Yo, Siri, when did Metal Gear Solid the game for the PlayStation 1 come out? 1998, son of a bitch. Okay, 22 years. My mistake. Action button! So this room is hell, by the way, if you are not used to the game.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Basically, you can... There's cameras, there's dudes. It's like a monster closet of enemies. When they're alerted, they will just keep spawning and just keep coming. So you gotta be real careful in this room, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. I think we need like keycards or something for these like red thingies on the red lights. That's what they're called, lights. Yeah, for those things. So there's something good in here. I think it's the night vision goggles or something like that. It could be something else. I think it's some kind of goggles. Thermal goggles. Okay, it's close enough. And they do exactly what you think they do. By the way, check out the music. How epic does it sound? It's so good. Like, oh my god. Okay, that's right. We don't have to... You can use them in first person, as you can see, but we don't have to. You're a dude walking here. Hello there. Do we have... Give the scope. Can't you zoom in? Yes, you can. Look at all this crazy stuff, like all these gadgets and things. I feel like goddamn James Bond, but cooler, because I'm solid goddamn Snake. It's awesome. And again, in case you missed it when I said that the first 18 times but got the year wrong, game's 22 years old. Not to keep beating that drum, but this was so impressive at the time. Like, it really was. Alright, so wait for it to go all the way left, then we should be able to squeeze down. That was really close. Alright, now it's probably best we just avoid these enemies entirely, because I'm bad. And I don't mean like... Can I even make up Michael Jackson reference anymore? I don't know. I don't mean bad like Michael Jackson, or... No, you know what? I just don't mean bad like Michael Jackson. Take that how you will. What's going on with this over here? Was there an enemy above the whole time? Oh, isn't he like asleep or something? I can't really see from here, but I think he's like asleep against the wall, perhaps. I'm not 100% certain. I'm just sort of scouting the room real quick. Why is there a vent here? I don't think this is where we need to go, because we need to go in the elevator, right? But let me check the vent real quick. Because I can't remember where this takes me. Or if I even want to go in here, but let's have a look. Okay, so it takes me down into water, and we have an O2 gauge, which is apparently humongous, but doesn't last for very long. Like, I sort of vaguely remember this. I mean, clearly I found it. You have no idea how many times I played this game. It was ludicrous. Like, I kind of remember the water event, but I'm damned if I remember where it takes me. There's like a vent we can go down there, and we can keep going this direction. Let's keep going this way for now. That's something. It could just be a ration, but... Yeah, speaking of rations, I should probably use one of ours, because we're very low on health, and I don't think that's really going to come back on its own unless we, like, kill a boss or something, so... Perhaps. Again, since we're not exactly going for, like, you know, the best rank in the game or whatever, may as well just pop that. Yeah, okay, nothing over here but the ration. Oh, that's right, this one takes you outside, doesn't it? But where... Oh, hello. But where exactly? Oh... Hold on, I'm gonna walk into this guy and wake him up, aren't I? Oh, Jesus. Bye! Hang on, I want to see if they try and, like, chuck nades in. Yes, they do. Let's go. Fairly well. Okay, I don't know why on earth I'd want to go through there. I mean, obviously you're supposed to go through the other way, but in this direction, that was just bad. How much health do we have now? About half. Well, still slightly more than we had before we used the last ration, so... Thumbs up. Ah, crap. Good job they only have amazing vision, right? Or whatever she said. Yeah, they got really good vision. So we gotta open this. I think if you double tap it, it comes instantly. Yeah, nice little trick there, I remember. If you don't, you have to wait a little bit. That's why I completely fumbled that. I think we're going to be... What? I can't remember, actually. I think one of these takes you to... Is it the corridor? With the... Hang on a minute. Ah, okay. You see the little blurry thing on the map? Yes.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief.
I know, I'm trying to explain that.
Green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
I think that is supposed to be a green dot, by the way, and not like a weird glitchy green square, but it's a weird glitchy green square. You know, again, it's the emulator ROM, not exactly perfect. Look at the maggots in there crawling around. Again, nice little detail for a PS1 game. So that's the DARPA chief. Our mission currently is to rescue the DARPA chief. That's all you really need to know. As you can see, there's also someone in the cell to the right of the DARPA chief. That's the woman they mentioned. Anyway, let's see what's going on B2. Because I actually don't remember. Now, I do remember one thing. When you talk to the DARPA chief, there is a bloody long cutscene where he talks about, like, war atrocities and stuff like that. It's really interesting, actually. And very relevant even today. This is storage. Let's save the game. This is, you can get, like, C4 here and stuff like that, or at least... There's some explodable walls in this room, I know, that you can use C4 on. A bit like Zelda, if you tap on them, you can hear that hollow.
Send you weapons through this codec instead of just data.
That would be nice. I'm starting to feel like a thief already. Ransacking rooms, rifling through fallen enemies' pockets.
But you have no choice, Snake.
Maybe so, but I think I'm starting to develop kleptomania. I just keep putting things in my pocket.
I love the dialogue in this game, dude. Again, you gotta remember, holy mother of God, I forgot those things were there. You gotta remember that, back on the PlayStation 1, voice acting, it wasn't like no games had voice acting, but it wasn't very common. And usually voice acting on the PlayStation 1 was actually just awful. Like, one of my favorite games ever is, Tenchu 2. Tenchu 2's story is incredible, but the voice acting is hilarious. So there's, like, 3 characters that you play as in Tenchu 2. Rikimaru, Ayame, and Tatsumaru. This is set in, like, feudal Japan, okay? And you're playing as Japanese characters. At one point, for no apparent reason, Rikimaru is talking to Tatsumaru, and he just develops the weirdest, like, fake Italian accent you've ever heard in your life. He just goes, Tatsumaru, it's me, Rikimaru. That's like the only time in the game that he sounds like that. It's just the weirdest thing. And that was actually a fairly accurate impression of it. So none of these seem to be accessible right now. You see they've got numbers on the door, that's like the level of keycard that we need. Oh my god, I forgot about that again. Good job we were moving, yeah. Anyway, double tap, get the elevator open quickly. Beautiful. So, I think basically we go through here, crawl through a vent, have a long conversation with the DARPA chief, and it really is a bloody long conversation. But like I said, it's interesting. Fortunately, unlike most Metal Gear Solid games, there aren't too many long cutscenes in this game. There's definitely some, but there's not too many. But yeah, this is definitely one that sticks out in my mind as just being like, it kind of drags on a bit, but it's still interesting. I think the phone call is just like, yeah, go up the ladder, dickhead. A lot of those that are optional codec things are just going to be stuff like that, so you don't need to worry about it too much. Now, if you notice, there was actually a third guy on the map. It's this dude. These are little Easter eggy things you can find.
Cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy, that woman is built all right.
See, does he mean built like she got them titties, or is he talking built like she's kind of muscular? Because he could mean either, because she is kind of muscular, but also I'm pretty sure she's got actually fairly large triangular breasts. What's going on down here? Anything at all? Not much. There's an item there. I can't really, again, it's really wonky to look through the vents. Alright. Let's go look at something. I don't want to give it away. Alright, here we go. Hello there.
Is that a woman? Not him.
There's unnamed ginger lady. I think there's an Easter egg here where if you like look at her for long enough or something, you get a call on the codec calling you a perv or something like that. I can't remember. Let me keep staring at her awkwardly for a long time. Well, as long as I can be bothered, and we'll see if something happens. Yeah, nothing yet. Okay, well, whatever. Let's yes.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere.
It's right below me, man. I know.
Place to drop down. Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Why don't you just like mind your own goddamn business? So, there's actually something super cool with the DARPA chief here.
Who's that?
But you won't find that out until much later in the game, so I won't tell you. But, just know it's cool.
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save
Like
your
this leather
worthless
thing.
butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Like I said, this cutscene's
They
long.
have the ability to launch a nuke.
Lots of
What are you
talking.
about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
But it's important.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Whoa.
Can't be.
Makes it more dramatic, doesn't it?
Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects.
Whoa. We don't need to bring race into this, man.
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
So what I'll do, if the cutscenes are
I'd heard
too
the Metal
glitchy,
Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary,
I will go to the trouble
grown into a huge joint project between Arms Tech and ourselves.
of recording them off YouTube,
We were going to use this exercise as raw data. and
if I can
then
find good
proceed with mass
versions,
production.
and slipping them in instead. If they get much worse than that, then I'll do that. A lot of work, but you know.
If
For you,
it hadn't
anything.
been for the revolution,
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
It's called Metal Gear Rex.
Metal Gear Rex,
Well, there you go.
the code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to Rex. These guys are pros, all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
He just waves him off. It's like, okay. Sorry, just talking to myself.
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes, Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, the president of Arms Tech.
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
God, you suck.
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be
Butcher and the
able to
candlestick
launch a
maker will
nuke
be
anytime.
fucked.
But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Arms Tech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So
Look at her
where are the
tattoo.
keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
3 card keys.
Got that part.
Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Remember I say explosive walls?
They cemented over the entrances.
Uh-huh.
I didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color?
We need C4.
Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium.
Sounds like magic to me, friend.
Door security devices. They'll read the data stored in the card.
Oh, yeah.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha.
Yeah, basically that means you just walk up to a door as long as you have the right level it'll open.
Okay.
You don't have to
I'm
swipe it or
out
anything.
of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Hey, what happened?
Gonna look real awkward trying to explain this to the boss. So the guy you were supposed to rescue, he just happened to die of a heart attack right in front of you. Yeah. You sure it wasn't you? No, it wasn't me, no.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No.
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Bum 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 bum. He's very solid for a dead person. Oh, hang on. I'm missing stuff. Oh, we can't see out here anyway. I mean, you could probably figure out what's going on outside. I sure hope someone opens the door for me. Let me out. Did they open the door? Oh, hey, okay. They opened the door. Alright, I'm gonna save it, and we are gonna call it here. Thank you for watching.
The DARPA chief. Poor man.
Let me not talk over the
He has
dialogue.
a heart attack right after you save him. I'm getting a bad feeling about this, Snake. Maybe you should let me save your mission.
I agree. You should save my mission, and you should probably give me a Chinese Chinese proverb. I'm tired to make me feel better. No, nothing. All right, then. It's good talking to you, Melee. Always a pleasure, never a chore. All right, so thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this first episode. Lots more action to come. This one was very much like, you know, exposition heavy, setting up the characters and stuff like that. There will be lots of shooting and running and choking and slapping and hair pulling and calling me daddy and all sorts of things like that. It's just thoroughly enjoyable. Really great game. One of my favorites of all time. One of the most important video games of all time. You will enjoy it. Trust me. Thank you for watching. Like I said, if you would like to help support the video, you can do so by clicking the like button, leaving a comment. It will help to promote it, push up the search rankings. Especially important for a game that's, you know, over 2 decades old. And if you would also like to support the channel financially, you have that option over at patreon.com/MrAndersonLP. Thank you very much to the following people who did. We have Miss Justice 83, Blood Pie, Nicarin, Billy 9, Shadow Sephiroth 666, Owena 1997, Stradigan 334, Rex Burm, Luda Parker, Trent 123, Lou Smoke Soldier, George Blackwell, Philip Rep, Black Wolf A904, Hitbox, Pedro Marquez, KP Shadow Squirrel, and Nuria Age. Thank you, everyone. You are awesome. I'll see you next time for more Metal Gear Solid Tactical Espionage action.